We are in the midst of a climate crisis, and we have no choice. We must find a solution to this crisis, and we must find it now. The challenge is that this is a crisis we have created. We have a responsibility, and if we want to solve the crisis, we must take this responsibility and act. In DCA, we are aware of our responsibility and we want to do something about it. We want to reduce our current and future emissions, and we want to ensure that we support a sustainable and green development. As a development and humanitarian NGO, we have done a lot of good things through history. We have saved lives, cleared mines, provided support to communities in their efforts to build resilience, growth and development. However, we are also aware that we have been part of a development path where our activities have led to emissions. Thus, all the good things we have done have also contributed to a climate crisis we are now experiencing. We cannot turn back time, but we can still do something. And we will now turn the past into action. DCA was created in 1922, and we have now existed for 100 years. We have made an assessment of our activities and related emissions, and we have now a good estimate of our historic climate responsibility. It is of course not an exact analysis, and we do not claim to make a full compensation. That is not possible. People are already suffering the effects of climate change, and we cannot fully compensate what has already happened. There are also emissions we have not been able to trace. For example, emissions related to production of goods we have purchased. However, based on the data we have, and based on the emission factors we have found, we have made an estimate. And we will now plant 280,000 trees and support local communities with the efforts to tackle climate change. We have a responsibility, and it's better to do something than to do nothing. We want to turn the past into action.